Hey there, chat. How you doing? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ruin, and I run the place. I'm here with Toby, and he's teaching me a new game. We're playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duels, and and we're having a lovely time, actually. Just went through the tutorial, and now I get to pick a deck, and looking through all these things, I know nothing about any of them. I have not played the actual Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game in all of my existence. I have just been slightly, relatively aware of it, if you will, or disconnected from it, at least. So, I'm going to go ahead and pick a deck. Afterwards, I'm going to be able to, I hope I'm going to have access to the options, and then I may adjust the sound of this down a little bit so they can just hear us. And maybe even make this a bit more big full screen. A powerful deck that focuses on dragon-type monsters with high attack power, such as Blue-Eyes White Dragon. If you have all the fusion materials on the field and summon King Dragoon, you will be well protected. Five-headed dragon. Whoa. 5 dragon monsters must be fusion summoned, cannot be destroyed by battle with a dark, earth, water, fire, or wind monster. Woo! And then this is King Dragoon, Lord of the D. What?
Yes, get used to names like this.
Okay. Lord of D plus Divine Dragon Ragnarok. Your opponent cannot target dragon monsters with card effects. Once per turn, you can special summon 1 dragon monster from your hand. Okay. Okay, so I get this. You can't attack or target any dragons with special effects. And I also get to summon a dragon from my hand.
Right.
Lovely. And so you'll be generally protected, but of course you'll probably have... You would have to get rid of this guy first, and then when you do, then everything is fair game again.
Yes.
Okay. Additional decks can be acquired by completing missions. Yes. Alright. Copied to my deck. Okay. Please enter a player name between 3 and 12 characters long. You can change your player name later. Well, here we go. Thankfully, I can be 4 letters. Important notes. What is this? Alright. Okay. Whoa.
Oh, God.
Why?
Now the long download begins.
I didn't realize that was a thing. Why is there 5 gigabytes to download?
I presume it's just, like, updates that they've had since the game came out or something.
It was 200 megabytes for this game. It takes 5 gigabytes for a card game. What?
To be fair, there's a lot of cards.
There's a lot of cards, but they're PNGs, man. They're flat. Oh, we're about a quarter of the way through.
I mean, at least it's going by pretty quickly.
Yeah, I have good computer. So that
this
helps.
will take forever with me. Most of these cards are just useless, by the way, that it's showing you.
Yeah, it looks like so many dumb cards. And it's like, why?
Goblin Circus.
End your phase, reveal the bottom card of your deck, then...
I'm gonna see if I can see any ones that are, like, good. Order to Charge is good in Duel Links.
Oh, that looks cool.
Like...
I don't care if it's good or not.
Oh, yeah, my Honda.
Mm-hmm.
Part of the Honda archetype. Shard of Greed ain't too bad in Duel Links, but it's very slow. But yeah, at this point there's like Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetypes on basically anything.
Mysterion the Dragon Crown. Oh, you know what? I played a very little bit of the OG Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game, and you know how? Because somebody left an original Game Boy cartridge with a Yu-Gi-Oh! Card game in it. They left it at school one time for like months, and so I just got to take
finished, by the way. It's finished downloading.
Alright. Appliance Laundry Dragon.
I've never heard of that card.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
I mean, to be in my defense, there are over 10,000 cards in this game. I probably haven't heard of 90% of them, except the good ones.
Okay. So, about homepage, dual deck solo shop. Okay.
Oh, and there's a resolution as well, and view mode.
I want this. Although I can't just make it full screen. You know what? Then I don't care.
Well, you can make it full screen.
Where?
The one below it is window mode.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Don't mind me. I'm dumb as a brick.
Don't worry, you're already being a proper Yu-Gi-Oh player, not reading text.
Yeah.
Yes, you have these are some like powerful cards.
Okay.
Where Solemn Judgment is that trap card I was on about earlier, where you you get rid of half your life points to stop a special summon or effect.
Okay.
Lightning Storm is another powerful card where if you control no monsters on your field, you can destroy all spell and traps your opponent controls or all monsters your opponent controls.
Okay.
And Ash Blossom is an example of the hand trap that I was telling you about earlier, where it's an effect in the hand where you can discard it.
Okay.
And I think with Ash Blossom, it would stop an effect and destroy a monster.
Boy, this would be a great card to get at the beginning, especially if you were playing second.
Exactly. That's why people play it in go second decks. Yeah. Where the entire point of them is to go second.
Yeah, so somebody plays all their cards, gets them all set up, they can't attack. You immediately start with, you have no cards, here's all my cards. Say goodbye to most of your resources.
Yes,
we won't call them life points because they're basically just resources to spend on other things.
Exactly. That's why a lot of people play it.
Okay.
So because you got 1,000 gems, and then you can get
one of these.
If you choose one of those packs, you get that card plus 10 packs.
Okay. All right.
So whichever one you want to pick.
Now go through this one again with me.
Just click on it. It should tell you the effect of the card.
Okay. One bonus card. Ash Blossom Joy Spring. Ash Blossom Joy Spring is a popular card that can negate effects which add a card from the deck to the hand, send a card from the deck to the graveyard, or special summon a monster from the deck. Why not add it to your deck and see what it can do for you? All right, that sounds like something I wouldn't know when to use. I know when to use this. All right.
Basically, the entire point of Ash is if I have an effect on the field where it's like I can add a card from my deck to my hand, and you have Ash Blossom in your hand, you can activate its effect and discard it from your hand, and then it just stops my effect. And people use it to stop main combo pieces. Because I could be getting a specific card that I need to carry on my turn, and then you've just stopped it, so then you've basically won.
Yeah, it's basically ended your turn.
Yeah.
It's like, hey, that chain you were working on? Nah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's get this puppy. All right. Oh, we're doing loot box.
Yeah, they are basically loot boxes.
I recognize this.
And you can just like skip through them if you want.
Okay.
Because these are all going to be terrible cards, except for... Access Talker is a meta-relevant card. It is very, very, very good.
Start a Spark Dragon. Where's this Access one? There it is.
It's the first one, the Ultra Rare.
Okay. +2 effect monsters. Your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this card's effect activations. If this card is Link summoned, you can target one Link monster that was used as material for its Link summon. This card gains attack equal to that monster's Link rating plus 1,000. You can banish one Link monster from your field or graveyard. Destroy one card your opponent controls, also for the rest of this turn. You cannot banish monsters with the same attribute to activate this effect of Access Code Talker. Oh, that's a lot.
The thing is, though, you read part of that wrong. It's not plus 1,000, it's times 1,000.
Oh.
So if you use a monster that has a Link 3 rating, this card gains 3,000 attack and becomes 5,300 attack.
Wow.
It can
so this would
not have its card effects, or not have its effects negated, and can destroy any monster your opponent controls once per turn.
Woo! And this would have been really great if I had a Link deck.
Yes. Although you can put it in any deck because it's just 2+ effect monsters.
So I have 2 effect monsters, and I can just link this in.
Yes.
Okay.
I believe. Although being as Link 4, I believe that you might need 4 monsters.
So 4 monsters, 2 of them have to be effect.
I believe so.
Okay.
Because it's Link 4.
Okay.
So I think it could be 4 effect monsters, or a Link 2 monster and 2 effect monsters, a Link 3 monster and 1 effect monster, I think. I don't know, they're really weird and I don't fully know the rulings around them.
Okay. And I would need to have a tuner and a non-tuner and a total of 8 stars in order to play that puppy. And I don't think I have any tuners in my dragon deck right now.
No, because it's fusion.
You cannot discard this card. Add to your hand 1 of your Thunder Dragon cards. You can discard this card. Add to your hand 1 of your Thunder Dragon cards that is banished or in your graveyard, except Thunder Dragon Roar. If this card is banished or sent from the field to your graveyard, you can special summon 1 Thunder Dragon monster from your deck in defense position, but return it to its hand to the hand during the end phase. You can only use 1 Thunder Dragon Roar effect per turn, and only once that turn. Okay. Boy, that's there's so much.
I don't think there's any too good cards there for your dragon deck. There is Hardened Arm Dragon. If you go down to a little bit to the next row.
Okay.
What's Armored Arm Dragon? I recognise it from Duel Links, but I can't remember what it does. So I can't remember if it's any good or not.
Okay. This card is not. Whoa. It's a meat dragon.
The Armored Arm Dragon. Hardened Arm Dragon.
This card is not treated as an armed dragon card. You can special summon this card from your hand by sending 1 level 8 or higher monster card from your hand to the graveyard. Wait. Why would I... Okay. A level 8 monster summoning a level 4.
Because you send it from your hand to the graveyard.
Right.
And it's a special summon, so then you can still normal summon.
Okay. So...
And then if it's being as like monsters in your graveyard, some cards like being in the graveyard because it's easier to get out onto the field.
It's easier to get them out of the graveyard than it is to get them out of your hand.
Yes, sometimes.
Okay.
Because this card would be like, if you've got a Blue Eyes in your hand that you can't summon.
Right.
Just use it for the special summon of this card.
Right.
And then you can still normal summon another card when you've got 2 cards on the field for instead of 1. And then if you had XEs, you could go into a rank 4 XEs because it's level 4. And so on. And that's how you start doing combo stuff.
Okay. Yeah, and also being able to do a 7+ monster, and it can't be destroyed because I used it with this. It can't be destroyed by card effects. That's also nice. All right.
But overall, I'd say that's not a very good card.
Not amazing, no. And then
because now these are all like the rare ones and normal ones, which are just not very good at all.
Not very good. Okay. Ba-ba-ba-da-ba-doo. All right. Well. Moonlit Avian Dance.
Yeah, these are the packs you can open. So if you wanted like a card from the Thunder Dragon archetype, you'd go to the Roaring Thunder pack because that's where you're most likely going to get those Thunder Dragon cards, for example. Except after 2 days, I believe, then they disappear and you'd have to find another card that's in those packs from a generic pack. In order to get those packs again to unlock them.
So should I do anything over here?
No. They're just like, you can now access these if you wanted to go for specific archetypes. Okay.
Alright, so what should I do now?
I need your ID number so I can add you as a friend.
Okay. Okay. So
this is like the alternative way of... So you don't have to go through packs to find cards.
You can craft a card.
Yes, because if you see the little... It's like the yellowy green button above the trash can with the 2 cards on it. If you click on that, then it turns your card list from cards that you have there. If you click on it again. And then I think now it's showing cards that you have and cards that you don't have.
Right.
And now it's just cards that you have. So then if you go down to the bottom.
Okay.
If you just like scroll down. These are all the cards you have.
Okay.
Which is why the list is so short.
Right.
But then click on it again and you'll see that little scroll bar. Look how tiny it's become.
Woo!
and these are all the other cards in the game, and then you can use the other settings on there to order them how you want, or search out only monster cards or only cards of a specific type and stuff.
Okay. So I should get an invite.
I invited you, so yes, there you go.
Okay. Friend duel.
I need to select a deck. I'll be nice and choose Power of a Dragon instead of Invoke Dogmatica Shaddoll.
Oh man. Alright. So I just sit here?
Yes, you just, there you go. And then we can begin duel.
Oh boy. Alright, chat. I am going to do everything in my power to restrain my obsessive drive and the and the amount that I'm going to hate how useless I am in this game. Alright, please choose to go first or second.
To be fair, you've probably got a 50-50 chance of winning because we've both got terrible decks.
Yay!
I'm not gonna do like, here's Invoke Dogmatica Shaddoll and just slap you silly. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm going first, okay.
Yeah.
And pass.
Alright. So I draw. Alright. What's this,
Start off easy, just a single normal monster on the field.
Okay. If this card is okay. Ba 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 da. All right.
Ooh, straight away with a lightning storm. Okay. Okay. Interesting choice.
Well, I figured
to take out a single low attack normal monster.
I figured this is what it's here for, and after this, I'm going to have stuff on my in my hand here.
Okay.
So then also, all right. So play this puppy. All right. You can special summon. Okay, then I don't know how to summon this rascal. I will figure it out in a little bit.
You've already normal summoned, so now you can't normal summon again.
Okay.
You can only normal summon once
well, I
per
couldn't
turn.
summon this guy before. I clicked on the card and it didn't do anything.
Does it have a star rating over 4?
Yes, it has a star rating of 6.
Then you need to tribute summon one monster. And that counts as a normal summon, so you'd have to wait until next turn.
Well, fiddlesticks. So I just sent him to the graveyard then. Alright. Well, 100 points of damage.
But yeah, once a Komodo dragon gets sent to the graveyard, you can special summon a dragon-type monster from your hand.
Okay. Now, I don't actually have any specially summons.
I may already have lost this.
Really?
Because I don't have many good cards in my hand.
Well, I don't know what I'm doing, and I just played a card with 100 attack against you.
But it's got a good ability.
Yeah, but I don't think I can actually use it. Alright, using its controls.
Ow. Okay, I'm going to normal summon Axe Dragon Loot, 2000 attack, and then attack your little baby dragon.
I should have put him in defense position.
Might switch to defense mode, and now his ability activates.
Alright.
There we go.
Okay. So I needed the tribute in order to summon him, but I couldn't tribute because... Oops.
because he's got over 4 stars.
Right. I couldn't tribute because I did not have enough tributes for him anyway, and it would count as a normal summon.
Yes. Right. But that counts as a special summon.
Okay.
And being as he doesn't say that he cannot be special summoned, you can special summon by that effect.
Okay. So now...
And he's going to be a pain in my ass.
I see. Let's go.
Oh god.
Okay. So play this.
Why do you get all the good cards?
All right, now. Okay, good. I'm really trying to figure out what this one card, how I use it, but I'm reading it again. Hold on. It's always fusion.
I'm trying to think of cards in this deck that you wouldn't be able to really understand. I'm gonna guess it's probably Fusion Substitute.
Yeah. You're good. You're good.
Okay, good. I was like, that's going to be the one card he's not going to understand because he's never fusion summoned a monster, and it's one of those cards where it's a retrain of polymerization.
Yeah, and it's like you can do this at any point, and it's like you can summon and do this different stuff, and it's like, okay, but it won't let me play it, so apparently having these two doesn't matter.
The fusion cards in your extra deck is 500 dragon, so it's 5. You would need to have 5 dragon monsters on the field, and King Dragon, so you need Lord of the and Divine Dragon Ragnarok. Because Fusion Substitute doesn't let you do it from your hand. They have to be on the field, and it's really annoying.
Let's see.
I'm gonna activate Silver's Cry to get this dude back.
Bring back the Divine Dragon.
Summon the Dark Hex Sealed
Fusion. Card for one fusion monster, but hold on. Must be correct. You can tribute fusion material monsters. Okay, so this is just basically a wild card for fusion.
Yes, but then I shall actually activate Fusion Substitute.
Okay.
To fusion summon the Big Dragon Boy.
Okay.
King Dragon.
King Dragoon.
Can do this. Gonna activate his effect to special summon Twin-Headed Behemoth in defense mode.
Woo!
And then I shall battle and destroy your Alistair Dragon.
And my friend. Alright. So. Draw phase. Okay. What does this mean? Alright. Okay. So... Okay, and so cards that are above 4, you have to sacrifice for them, and you have to sacrifice an equal number of stars, right?
No, if it's above 4,
right,
then you have to tribute a monster. If it's either 5 or 6, it's 1 monster. If it is 7 or above, then it is 2 monsters.
Okay. So do this.
And now you've normal summoned, so you cannot tribute summon.
Right. 5 or 6 is one monster, 7 or above, it's more.
Yes.
I still can't
being
use
as
that.
You have just normal, being as you have normal summons, you cannot tribute summon.
Okay. Right. Now, is there anything I can do in this Haskell here? I don't have any effects to activate from the graveyard. I don't have any field effects I need to worry about. So none of that matters. Alright, so I guess I do this. And I do this.
Okay, good. You have red card effects.
Yes.
Good. I specifically summoned him to the field because he's got the same amount of attack.
Right.
And because your card has the effect where it isn't destroyed if he battles the monster with the same attack.
Yeah, normally, so I'm guessing, normally if you battle a monster with the same attack, you both just blow up and it just gets them off the field.
Yeah.
Okay.
They both get destroyed and nobody takes damage.
Yep. I had to get rid of him, even if that was going to blow us both up, I would have done it anyway because I can't attack any of your other dragons. Or
exactly.
He's protective of the other dragons. It's not that I can't.
Well, he's protective with card effects, not battle.
All right,
damage.
now what did you do that made you take, that basically cost you both attack and defense for that? During the end phase?
Just his effect.
Okay. Because it was destroyed on the field and sent there this turn, you special summon the card, but its attack and defense become 1,000. I see. And you've banished that to bring back your fusion monster.
No, it goes back to the extra deck.
Okay. It does not come back to the field, it comes back to the extra deck.
Yes.
Alright.
So I would have to then get more monsters on the field to summon him
Then
again.
draw a card. Alright. Hi, buddy! How you doing?
Oh. I wonder what he's drawn.
I have a friend. Alright, then we're gonna do a thing.
Do your thing.
Yeah, we are
I have
going...
one chance to not lose this duel. Oh.
Yeah, I am doing the brain. Alright, and then... I still can't do anything with that. And so all I have...
Is that fusion substitute?
Right. What?
I said, is that fusion substitute?
The thing I can't do anything with?
That with?
Yeah.
I'm going to activate my trap card, Ring of Destruction.
Let's see,
and
Ring of
target
Destruction.
your Kaiser Glider.
Hold on, I didn't get to read it.
Basically,
okay.
I target one of your monsters whose attack is less than or equal to your life points, destroy it, and then we both take damage equal to that original monster's attack.
Okay. You can only activate Ring of Destruction once per turn. Okay. Well, that stinketh, but it's all good. Now, replay happens. Continue to attack. Hold on.
Yeah, then you attack me again.
Oh, why is replay happening?
Because a monster has either entered or left the field without
being destroyed.
Being attacked.
Okay, so
by like effect.
Oh, the effect of your card broke my card.
The effect of your Kaiser Glider, you target one monster on the field and return it to my hand.
That's
so
awesome. Therefore,
being as your attack on my monster was interrupted,
okay,
it gets to carry on its attack and pick a new target, which happened to be my life points.
Okay, so I started my attack phase. I get to target one of your monsters, and because it got sent to the graveyard, and so
no, it got sent to my hand. Well, your monster got sent to the graveyard,
right?
Which activated your monster's effect to
send one of yours back, and so I send yours back, and then you don't have anything on the field, so I just attack. Lovely. All right,
basically, although if I had another monster on the field, you'd then attack the other monster because, or you could just cancel your attack entirely.
Yeah.
Because your original attack target is no longer on the field.
Oh. Okay. Then I think I'm all set. All right. I so much appreciate the hand holding, and also the hand holding that this game is giving me right now.
It's very fine. Okay, I'm gonna activate back to square one.
Okay.
Fusion substitute. Put you in the grave. Or on the deck, I should say.
Sorry. Alright.
Summon twin-headed behemoth.
Okay.
And battle. Although I can't think of what this card would be. Oh, okay.
I just didn't want to take the life point damage for it. And I didn't see any other reason. I didn't see any reason to expose it.
Now do you have something you can summon?
Yes. I didn't want to place 2 cards for that.
Yeah, you see, that's how you get Blue Eyes out easier. You do stuff like that
because he's a normal summon.
Tribute summoning, yes.
Okay.
Because then it's a waste of resources, and now you win.
Okay. So we do that nonsense here, and I never got to use my fusion substitute. I just don't understand.
It's because it's a very specific card, and you've only got very specific monsters in the extra deck to use it on.
Okay.
There are a lot more ones where once you start building decks around Archetypes, it's so much easier to use stuff like that, but you wouldn't use Fusion Substitute anyway.
So I should remove Fusion Substitute for now.
I'd keep it in, because then you can have access to the extra deck.
Okay.
But I'd say it's better to get like Polymerization.
Okay.
When you can. But yes, and then you win.
Yay!
And I shall be back in just a second, because I need the bathroom.
Alright. I'll see you in a bit. Chat, Toby is a really good friend, and I appreciate him being such a nice bean to me. I would have felt really bad if I just got rinsed when I know nothing, and he just did what he could to make sure everything was fair and even, and you know, I just got really lucky. And with the draws and everything, and so that felt really good, and it was really fun. Toby is one of the first friends I made in VTubing, and he's a really good friend. And I hope you guys go give him some love.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Now that you've kind of gotten a bit more used to how Yu-Gi-Oh works, would you want me to use a slightly better deck instead of the basic starter deck?
Yeah.
I shall give you the option of I need to leave the table slightly to the deck. I'll give you the option of if that was easy, I'll give you the option of normal, hard, or normal, hard, or extreme.
Well, I'm actually interested in this thing that you talked about where you're like, I have this deck that I can set up in a turn, and it's just not fair.
Nurse Burn.
I do not expect to do well against it, but I'm really interested to see how it works.
It is called Nurse Burn, and I shall show you.
I would love to see it.
Okay.
Alright.
Let's begin the duel then. If it doesn't set up, then I basically just lose.
So
it
either hits or it misses.
Yeah. It's very... I either win in basically one turn or lose.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, I'm going first as well.
Alright.
This hopefully should be basically my turn becomes your turn and then I win.
Your turn becomes my turn?
Like, I end my turn and then I win.
Oh, so like at the beginning of my turn, I just lose.
This is actually the worst hand I've had in this deck.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Now Card of Demise.
Oh, hold on. Card of Demise. Draw until you have 3 cards in your hand. Also, for the rest of this turn, after the card resolves,
oh, thank fuck.
take no damage.
I have saved myself.
That's a great card to have in the first turn. I'm oh wow. I'm just watching things go through. Like, okay, this happened, wait.
I don't think I can win on first turn.
Okay.
But would you like some life points, sir?
Oh dear.
Oh no, because you don't gain any either because of your turn. So these are basically 3 draws for me.
Oh
okay.
Man.
Another upstart goblin. How about a third?
Wow.
Okay, so let me do some quick
That was
math.
a really amazing...
3,
that was actually a really amazing hand, then.
4, 5... That'll be 8... You can't 2, 4... Okay, oh no, I can't... Why did I do that? I can't win this turn.
Okay.
I can get you down to 1,000 life points.
Oh. It's not good.
But I can't win this turn. And you'll see why.
Okay.
This is why I said my hand was terrible.
Okay. So, I draw.
So you made me phase 1.
What a useless card. Okay. I should get these cards out of my deck. Alright,
Also, to make it simpler, the entire effect of my monster on the field is basically any life points that you would gain damages you instead.
Oh, so this rascal here, if you were trying to give me life points, it would take life points away from me.
Yes, which is the entire point of this deck.
Oh, wow.
And also, this is why I said that I had a terrible hand, because I basically have that effect in trap card form, but I opened up with 2 of them. So they are basically useless to me, because I have the monster.
It's changed to inflict the same amount of points of damage to your... Okay.
It's basically the same effect.
Okay.
So, activate those. Back to you.
Okay.
And then in a second you'll see why this deck can be just instant one-turn kills.
Alright.
And I'm not going to win this turn unless I get like a card next turn. Oh! Okay, Stamping Destruction. Choose a card, any card.
Alright. Well, if I choose one of these cards, you have another one, so there's no real point to it. Well, I guess. I don't know. Maybe if we double them up, it would be a problem.
No, fine. Also, choose the middle one. So I'm going to activate this and give you 3,000 life points.
Yay!
And then I'm also going to activate Try and Guess. And say that you have fusion monsters in your extra deck.
Okay.
And then I'm actually going to activate Paths of Destiny. And these cards are Paths of Destiny, you flip a coin. Winner gains 2,000 life points, loser loses 2,000 life points. So you automatically lose 2,000 life points no matter what because of my card's ability. Whoa. Try and Guess. The loser... the person who has more monsters of that specific type in the extra deck gains 3,000 life points.
Okay.
But because of my effects, you lose the 3,000 life points because you've got more fusion monsters than me. And gift card, you would normally gain 3,000 life points, but because of my ability, you lose 3,000 life points.
Woo!
So this is how quickly it can just win. If I had my secret barrel on the field, I would have won because you would have been dealt an extra 1,000 points of damage. But I didn't have the space for it. So oh, you lost anyway.
Yeah.
How did you lose?
Because
I should have only been 8,000 points.
I'll have to go back and watch it, but
because gift card's free. Try and Guess is free, and Paths of Destiny is 2.
That's 8,000, and we started with 8,000 points.
I was thinking you had 9,000 life points.
No, we started with 8,000.
That we do. But yeah, that's how that deck works.
And even using something to get rid of trap cards, it didn't matter. I couldn't.
No, because I can just activate it in response.
Wow.
And then the chain resolves backwards, so the card that is activated last in the chain activates first.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So that's how that deck works.
There isn't really much of an answer to that.
No, it's basically you go first and set up a negate, and negate like my monster or whatever.
Right.
Or you go second and hope I don't
draw what you need to.
Yeah.
So this is a deck that's about to get banned.
I don't think so, because I think it's too inconsistent. It doesn't work every single time, so I don't think it would be banned. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So that was going to be like the hard option.
Okay.
Then I have two more decks. I have a rock deck, which is part of the event going on, where it only contains normal and rare cards, and it's even a weaker version of that because I made it better, and I just haven't updated this one. Or I have a deck that is called Invokes Dogmatica Shaddoll.
Oh, this is the one you talked about before.
Yeah, so just based on the name, it sounds badass, so you know it's probably badass. And that is like the meta deck.
Alright, show me the meta. Explain to me how to be unfair.
Okay, and this, by the way, is also a fusion deck.
Okay.
So you know fusions well now. You haven't fusion summoned a monster yet, but
not yet.
You have them in your extra deck.
I have them. I just can't play.
So this is like an example of fusion monsters when they are actually pretty good.
Okay. So about the only thing I could have done there would the lightning have even mattered there? Even if I had cast lightning and destroyed everything?
No, I would have just activated my cards.
Wow.
Okay, so I'm going first.
Okay.
So, if you play Yu-Gi-Oh! For any length of time, you will be introduced to a little man called Alistair the Invoker. And he is possibly the most annoying card ever printed in Yu-Gi-Oh! History. Thankfully, I don't have him in my hand, but I do have a card he searches in my hand called Invocation.
Okay.
And I'm just trying to think of what I want to do. Instead of doing that, I'm just gonna start off nice and easy. Gonna set and pass. Nice and easy.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Ba-ba-ba-ba.
Interesting choice of cards.
Okay. Oh, I've done a goof.
I should say the hand I got isn't a very good hand.
Yeah.
As well. Otherwise, I would already had like 2 fusion monsters on the field, probably.
Yeah. Alright, I have done a goof. Okay. So...
You have done a goof?
I have done a goof, indeed.
Right. Oh, okay. Gonna set that card face down.
Oh, wait, no, I could have used it. I'm silly.
Flip summon Reshadow Wendy.
You can special summon one Shaddoll monster from your deck in face up or face down defense position, except Reshadoll Wendy. If this card is sent to the graveyard by a card effect, you can special summon one Shaddoll monster from your deck in face down position.
Gonna put a Shaddoll Beast face down.
Okay.
It's basically, its effect is when it's flip summoned, I draw 2 cards and discard a card.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to attack. Damn, I wonder what that could have been.
I wonder. Okay. Oh, I goofed. I did a dumb, but it's alright.
It's fine. Yu-Gi-Oh! Players always do dumbs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna end my turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I take it nice and slow instead of just being like, combo, combo, combo!
Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, I could have done things much better, especially with that draw. Alright.
See, this is always a problem with Yu-Gi. You're like, I could have done this if only I knew I was going to draw this card.
Uh-huh.
Okay, Stamping Destruction. Okay.
Okay, so make that thing go away. And then...
That's fine. It's infinite impermanence, but you got nothing to use it on, really.
Okay.
It basically... All it does is it negates the effect of one of your monsters until the end of the turn.
Oh.
And then, if it's already set, then if you had a spell and trap card in that same column, you won't be able to activate it. And it can also be activated from the hand if I have no cards. But I do have cards.
Okay.
So that is another example of a hand trap.
Okay. I'm trying to decide what's the smart thing to do here.
I've got no back row. Got a monster with less attack.
Okay.
Ooh, interesting.
Mm-hmm. All right.
It has 400 damage. Activate his effect to draw 2 cards.
Okay, you can draw 2 cards, then discard 1 card. If this card is sent to your graveyard by a card effect, you can draw 1 card. Now, card effect is not attack, of course, right? It would be something like kill this to send it to, you know, you get sent to the graveyard, you also send somebody else.
To destroy that card.
Okay. Then I guess I don't need a main 2. I feel so very much like what is his name? Joey Wheeler. I feel so much like Joey Wheeler, where I'm just sitting here, I was like, I don't got no spells, I just got nothing but butt-kicking monsters, and I'm like, I feel like such a child. I know that I'm not doing the right things.
You could activate the spell called Foolish Burial.
From your deck to the graveyard.
Yes.
Okay, so this has got to be something like something is easier to summon from the graveyard, right?
It could be.
Or just something goes to the graveyard and you get to use an effect.
Let me see. What do I have in my hand? Hand of field, okay. Let's just send Shadow Hedgehog.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
And then activate his effect because he's now been sent to the graveyard.
If this card is sent to the graveyard,
to my hand.
You can add 1 Shadow monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use 1 Shadow Hedgehog effect per turn. Okay.
So this dude.
You send him to the graveyard via effect. I saw it really quickly.
Yeah.
So it forces you to show me what card you drew?
Yes.
Oh. Okay.
It's called Shadow Squamata. It's basically flip top, you target 1 monster on the field, destroy it.
Ah.
But I'm not gonna be using it for that. You see, last duel you used this card on me, so I'm now gonna use it on you.
Oh, I see. Brilliant.
So I have no monsters.
Right.
Now I can activate the Monster Reborn in my hand.
Okay.
To bring back Bring back Rishadol Windy.
Okay. Rishadol Windy has...
Now I activate Shadow Fusion.
Okay.
Summon.
Okay, summon 1 Shadow Fusion monster from your extra deck, using monsters from your hand or field as fusion materials. If your opponent controls a monster that was special summoned from the extra deck, you can use monsters in your deck as fusion material. Oh. Okay.
Yeah. And now I'm going to summon El Shadow Construct.
Okay. Now I do not have.
Remedy.
If your opponent controls a monster that is special summoned from the extra deck, so I have not pulled anything from the extra deck, so you don't get to do that.
No.
All you do is fuse monster from your extra deck.
Yeah, I was going to summon a monster, but then I realised it would get rid of the thing in my hand that I want to use.
Oh.
Instead, I shall summon El Shadow. I can't pronounce the rest of its name.
Okay.
Apocapolone or something.
El Shaddai Al Capone.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
And now I can activate its effect.
This card is special
to negate
summoned.
Your effect.
So I don't turn to defense anymore? Alright.
If you attack, yes.
Okay.
But that's not going to matter anyway.
Negate its effect. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add one Shaddai card from your deck or graveyard to your hand, then discard one card. Okay.
Then, being as these cards have been sent to the graveyard, I get to activate their effects again.
Okay. Target one monster on the key. It's sent to the graveyard. You can, by a card effect, you can send one Shaddai card from your deck to the graveyard, except Shaddai Squantma. Okay, so you want to send something else to the graveyard so that you can use its graveyard effect.
And that's not all, because now I have a card in my hand that can special summon when I summon the monster from the extra deck.
Oh.
So he comes to the field.
Okay.
Dogmatica.
Okay.
His effect activates to send to a graveyard. I shall send you. Yeah, you. When deactivates, let me get.
You can negate the effects of one face-up monster. Field.
You. And finally, your effect activates. I don't want to banish cards. And then,
you can target one monster on the field,
yep.
Destroy it.
And I can just attack. And then activate his effect to gain 5 more attack permanently.
Woo!
And then end my turn. So can you get over this?
Okay, so I need to draw.
This is where you're just like lightning storm.
Discard one.
If you use lightning storm, I'll cry. Ah! Ruin, why?
Because
at least it only destroys those, and now I get to activate the effect of this card.
Okay.
To add a card to my hands.
Okay.
Ooh. You see, I'm waiting for a very specific card. I shall get Shadow Schism to my hand.
Okay.
Oh, never mind. I need to discard a card. Yeah, I'll get rid of Invocation.
All right.
So you've now used your ace in the hole.
Yes.
As it were.
But I wouldn't have survived another turn.
True.
I
still got to deal with my face down.
Yeah, I do.
What could it be? Has it got high defense? Low defense? Is it a normal monster? Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna end up decking myself out at this rate.
Alright.
See, actually doing some interesting plays, but now the problem is...
I am
no
literally
cards
out
in
of
hand.
cards.
You have one monster on the field and no cards in your hands.
Uh-huh. I know.
Yeah.
It was just play everything you have to make this work, because I knew if I attacked your defense card, he'd have flipped over, activated his effect, which just destroys my card. And then I would have no monsters on the field and no cards in my hand. And so, except the discard card, I assume, doesn't work if you don't have a card to discard.
Yes, it would not work.
Okay.
You would not be able to activate it.
So I had to use it this turn, and activate it. So yeah, I felt like the only things I could do was play the lightning, play the discard, and then play my card and attack. Because if not,
here's a good way.
Yep.
Good way to get around it.
Yeah, it was kind of like just survive, and then pray for good cards.
Unfortunately for you, I don't think it will be good enough.
Yeah, because you have a lot of stuff. Well, you have 2 cards, but you have so much. You have so much play that can happen from a card.
Yeah, I'm just gonna summon in attack mode, because then I can go full anime antagonist and be like, you've got no cards in your hand and your field.
Yep.
Blah 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 blah. Just surrender already, Yugi.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is where you lost, like, Dark Hole, fuck you. But no,
well,
I have a trap card that basically wins me the duel. Anyway.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Okay. My trap card, once I can activate it, it's called Shadow Schism.
Right.
It basically allows me to fusion summon using monsters in my graveyard.
Right.
But we can't attack directly. So if you got anything on the field and like destroyed my monster,
right,
I'd just like activate this and be just like, now there's a 2800 attack point fusion monster on the field that you can't get rid of.
Yep.
I mean, I was gonna say you could do something, because.
Yeah, I just didn't see any reason to use it. It's not useful in that case.
Yeah.
All right, so I hit cancel, so now it should be controls back to you, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is like the boss monster of this deck, by the way.
Okay.
El Shadow Constructs.
Okay. You can send one Shadow card from your deck to the graveyard at the start of the damage step. If this card battles a special summon monster, destroy that monster. If your card is sent to the graveyard, you can target one Shadow trap card in your graveyard and add it to your hand. No, I don't want to do that.
Send to the graveyard, I'll send you. And not activate.
This is what you were talking about, Oh, why didn't I draw? Oh, because that was on your turn?
That was all on your turn.
Sorry, yeah, that was on my turn.
Yeah, so now it's my turn, because it was a trap card effect.
Yeah.
So now I can activate Terraforming, get me a field spell, and this is where the deck... This is like the actual combo of the deck, because you get... Because this is all to get... I believe is this all to get Alistair?
Okay.
Yes, Alistair the Invoker. This is the card that everybody fucking hates.
Okay.
And I shall show you why.
Okay.
I shall simply normal summon him.
You can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, then target one fusion monster you control. It gains 1000 attack defense till the end of the turn. You can add one invocation card from your deck to your hand. Okay.
Right. So I've got invocation in my hand, and then I can just like... Here's invocation. Let's fusion summon a monster. Which one do I want to fusion summon out of these? Light monster. Let's do Invoke Macabre. Now here's the thing.
You don't have.
Do you like that blue eyes in your graveyard? Well, it's now being used to summon my monster.
Okay. Why was it able to... Okay, so explain why it was able to come from my graveyard.
Because that's the effect of the card.
Which card,
Alistair? Basically, Invocation.
Okay.
Its effect is fusion summon one fusion monster from your extra deck using monsters from your hand as fusion material. If fusion summoning a monster, an invoked monster, I should say, fusion monster, when fusion summoning an invoked fusion monster, I can also banish monster from either my field or graveyard, or your field and graveyard as well. And then, if this card is in your graveyard, you can target one of your banished Alistair the Invoker and shuffle it into the deck. So that is why I can then activate Invocation to get the banished Alistair the Invoker and put him in the deck. Oh, put that in the deck and put him back in the hand. And then I can
play
just
him
simply summon him or activate his effects. Get Macabre 3000, Shadow Schism, Diffusion summon you. I'll get rid of Alistair again, and any card really.
My eyes have begun to glaze over. I just don't understand.
I was gonna say, this is where the boring part of Yu-Gi-Oh comes in as well, where it's just effect after effect. And then you can eventually keep looping stuff like that and just win, basically.
Yeah, it's like I've given up trying to keep track. I don't care anymore.
Yeah, you could see at the end of the duel where Yu-Gi-Oh has turned into now.
Yeah.
Of just stuff like that. Yeah. And then if you still want to carry on, I'll do a slightly more fair duel.
No, that's fine. But I am interested to see all your decks because they're fun.
I have a bunch of them because you get a bunch of them from doing single player.
Well, they're fun until they get really boring.
Yeah. This is the deck that I use for the event that's been going on.
Okay.
It is based around rock monsters.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Because geology. Sure, I'll go first.
By the way, 2 of the 3 battles we've had, I've drawn the Thunder card in the first first 5.
1 in 40 chance.
Yep.
Of like drawing it, and you get it in the first.
Well, it's a 5 in 40 at the first set.
Oh, true.
You know, and 5 in 40 is just 1 in 8. That's not terrible.
Gonna start off by normal summoning Beta the Electromagnetic Warrior.
Okay.
Activating his effect.
The Electromagnetic Warrior. If this card is normal special summoned, you can add 1 level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior monster from your deck to your hand. You can use this effect on Beta once per turn. During your opponent's turn, you contribute this card. Special summon 1 level 4 Magnet Warrior monster from your deck. Oh, okay. So, you play the card, you pull a magnet into your hand. Then, on your opponent's turn, you sacrifice the card and put the magnet from your hand into its place.
A different magnet that is level 4.
Right.
Also, I need to... I was like waiting for you to read it so I can carry on.
Okay, go on.
But now I activate this card, which allows me to special summon it from my hand because I've summoned a rock monster.
Okay.
I should put him in attack.
Okay.
And then his effect goes off, allows me to get another electromagnet or magnet card. And now you haven't been introduced to XE summoning, have you?
No.
Explain
XE
off
summoning.
Nice and slow.
Okay.
Here's the XE summon of a big bad dinosaur man.
Okay.
$2,000 attack.
Grenosaurus.
And then the 2 monsters I used to summon him.
Okay.
You see where it's got like the little 2 and like what looks like an atom.
Right.
That shows you how many cards are attached to this card.
Oh. So it can attack twice.
No, it can't attack twice. But if you read its effect, it says when this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle, and sends it to the graveyard, you detach 1 Xyz material. That too represents how many Xyz material I have attached to this card.
Oh, okay.
So therefore, I can only use this effect twice.
Okay.
Before it basically becomes a normal monster.
Okay, so you blow up one of my cards. If you blow up one of my cards, then you get do 1,000 damage to me.
Then you take 1,000 damage.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Which is why XZ's monsters are pretty damn good. Because you can just summon them like that and they've got really good effects.
Okay.
Even though this one is the bad effects, but...
Yeah.
Still. You drew it again.
Yes, I did. I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. It's perfectly
fine.
Perfectly fine. No, because this deck has a lot of monsters I can just whip out like that. Just bang, 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 bang. Monsters on board. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, pow.
Okay.
Okay.
Then I guess this is all I can do for right now.
Go on, attack. Attack me.
Okay, and then there's nothing else for me to do as far as I know.
Yep. I wonder what that face down card is. Oh, I can't even use this. This is the problem because I drew a card that I took out my deck because I can't really use it much because its entire effect revolves around me only having Earth monsters in my graveyard.
Mm-hmm.
But I have more than just Earth monsters in my graveyard.
Whoops.
So, I'm going to summon Shell Knight in attack mode.
Okay.
Activate his effects. Switches him to defense and deals you 500 damage.
Woo! And actually, okay. I thought it said 600 for some reason.
Nope.
Okay.
Then I'm going to activate the effect of the Rock Spirit, banishing a rock monster or an Earth monster in the grave. I can special summon him.
Okay. The Rock Spirit cannot be normal summoned or set. Must first be special summoned from your hand by banishing one Earth monster from your graveyard. Grants 300 attack to your opponent's battle phase only. Oh, during your opponent's battle phase. So during a battle phase, you become 2,000 attack.
If you were to attack, he
Right.
would become 2,000 attack.
Okay.
But he's not going to be here for long anyway.
Okay.
Because now I'm going to Xyz summon him, or use him for an Xyz summon of number 50, Black Ship of Corn.
Ooh. Okay. Hold on. I've seen this before. And it's got another one. All right. Level 2 level 4 monsters once per turn. You can detach one XYZ material from this card, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls with attack less than or equal to this card, and send it to the graveyard. If you do, inflict 1,000 damage on your opponent. Well, fiddlesticks.
Instead of attacking like a reasonable man, I'm going
Right.
to activate his effect.
Yep.
And just
Do 1,000
bye-bye.
damage to me instead of 200 damage.
Yes. And then my turn.
Okay.
But I can only use that effect once more.
Okay. And I can't do that. I don't know why I can't use that right now, but I won't worry about it. I'll figure something out. I am thoroughly screwed.
I will just like to preface, I have been taking it slow and purposely using different cards that you might not have seen before, so you can get used to different summoning mechanics.
Mm-hmm. I appreciate it.
So you don't have to like try and find specific cards and build a deck to try and figure out how they work.
All right.
Also, if I get 2 normal monsters, I can show you a link summon.
Okay.
But I need to get 2 normal monsters first.
Yeah. Well, I've got nothing I can do except feed you, so that is what we'll do.
I was gonna say, if you place a monster in a face down defense position, I cannot activate my effect.
Ah,
Because it has to be face up attack position.
I
Or
see.
just face up.
Well, then feed you we shall.
That's fine. Oh, okay, that's kind of useless. I shall summon Alpha the Electromagnetic Warrior
Okay.
and activate his effect. To get Valkyrion the Magna Warrior to my hand. Then I'll just attack.
Wish I had kept that lightning around.
Yeah, this is why you just don't use those cards straight away if you can help it.
Yep.
Because now I've got strong cards on the field, and it'll do a lot more damage to me now than it would have when I had one.
Yeah, and I didn't anticipate being in a position where it would be... where I would be this thoroughly screwed.
Who'd have thought Ruin didn't think that he might lose?
Well, it's not so much that. It's not that I didn't think I might lose. It's just that I didn't think about being in a spot where it's like I have nothing and you again have multiple thousands of damage ready to hit me.
This is why it's good to just take the starter deck and just add to it to start off with. Anyway, I used that dude's effect to summon Beta the Magnet Warrior.
Yeah.
Gonna activate Magnetic Field and activate its effects.
Okay.
This is why I like this deck, because it can do stupid combos without having to use like above rare monsters. Actually, summon another one of him. Summon you. I'm not going to Xyz summon because I want to show you a Link summon next turn.
Okay.
So I'm not going to attack for game. I'll just end turn. Because next turn then I can Link summon.
Okay.
So I'll have two normal monsters and it'll be like the most basic version of a Link summon. But yeah, Magnetic Field is a really good field spell in my opinion.
Okay.
Because it just works with Magnet Warrior though. Magnet Warrior and Earth Rock monsters, neither of which are very good. But to me it's a very good card.
Okay.
Oh!
Actually,
Actually, no, in my head I'm just like, oh, Blue Eyes, but I'm like, he doesn't have a Blue Eyes Engrave. Oof.
I do not have a Blue
Sad
Eyes
time.
Engrave. Oh.
No, I'll leave that.
Wait. Okay. Okay.
I shall activate you.
Oh. What is that? Hold on. Yeah, let me go back and read it. If
It's
this card...
basically just to get level 4 Magnet Warrior from my deck to the field.
And you can just resolve at any time, even during an opponent's
It only works on your turn.
Oh, okay, hold on. Come on, read. Okay. Once per turn. During your opponent's turn, you contribute this card, special summon one level 4 Magnet Warrior card in monster's deck. Alright, okay, so, good. Alright, lovely.
So now, which will you choose? Oh, Kaiser Glider. Ooh.
Alright.
Oh no, what can I do now?
Well, for starters, you can make that get out of my life. So I didn't appreciate it very much.
The thing is, if you were to attack any of these monsters now,
Right.
I can just send your card back to your hand because of my field spell.
Ooh, I see. If I were
Which
to
is why
attack
I
any of the
like
magnets.
Magnetic Field. Yeah, because its effect is if I control a level 4 lower Earth Rock monster,
Right.
I can target a level 4 or lower Magnet Warrior in my graveyard and special summon it.
Right.
And then once per turn at the end of a damage step, when a Earth Rock monster I control battled an opponent's monster, I can send your opponent's monster back to your hand if it's not destroyed.
Okay. So it would have had to. Okay.
Not that yet. Face up. Okay. Let's see if I can do this right. So This is the first time I'm actually summoning this dude, by the way.
Okay.
This is Valkyrion the Magnet Warrior. He was a favourite of Yugi.
Okay.
And I'm going to activate his effect to bring these Magnet Warriors back.
So you brought all 3 of those back.
I can see your brain working, wondering why. And it is because there is a card in my hand called Magnet Reverse.
Right.
So now I can bring Valkyrion onto the field because the thing with Valkyrion is his ability, it cannot be normal summon of set and must be first special summoned via his effect.
Right.
So I can't just send this monster to the graveyard and then use that card to bring him out. I need to summon into the field first.
And then
send him to the graveyard.
You send him to the graveyard to get all those monsters out, and then use the other card to bring him out again.
Yes.
Okay.
So now I'll basically summon him normally. And this is a link summon.
Okay.
So I have two normal monsters on the field.
Right.
Well, at least 2.
Alright.
So then I basically take those ones. Choose one of the 2 slots in the middle.
Uh-huh.
I'm just going to choose this one. And then link summon.
Defender of the Labyrinth. Normal monsters, non-effect monsters you can control gain 500 attack. Also, all effect monsters on your opponent's control lose 500 attack. If this card is in its owner's possession, it's destroyed by your opponent's card. You can target 1 non-effect monster in your graveyard. Special summon it. You can only use this effect Defender of the Labyrinth once per turn. Holy smoke.
Yeah, and that's like a
so
very
much
bad
reading.
link monster.
Right.
There is a lot of reading in Yu-Gi-Oh, which is why a lot of people don't read Yu-Gi-Oh card effects anymore. But yeah, that's just like link summoning, because now he's a link 2 because he's taken 2 monsters, you've got 2 arrows. But if I were to link summon again, I would have to link summon into one of the slots that one of his arrows points to.
Okay.
So I could only link summon to what would be to you the far right or the centre one, which is already filled, so it'd have to be to the far right one.
Alright.
Anyway. And now just to finish the duel. Ooh, what can you do though? What can he do? What is that card? Oh, you draw 1 card and you take no damage.
Let's see.
Oh, you bastard. I know what you've just done. Bye-bye, Valkyrion.
Well, that would be a good idea, I would assume.
Well, he's got no extra attack, and if you don't, you lose.
Yeah. Well, I think I lose anyway. Yeah, I lose anyway. It doesn't matter.
Well, it's your turn because I've got no more attacks left.
Yeah.
Well, even the heart of a card's ruined.
Alright.
You can do it. Just do some mega wombo combos. Summon, I can't remember what he's called, but it's a card that has like an effect where he's summoned from the extra deck and he just destroys everything on the field. Wombo comboed. Oh, rush recklessly. You could have activated that any time during your turn, by the way.
Oh.
It didn't have to be like now. Well, it's fine doing it now because I can't really do anything.
I wouldn't want you to kill my dragon boy if I could avoid it. Alright. Because I think you would have just used your magnet to kill me. And then I wouldn't have a dragon.
But you could have like attacked him and activated it because it's a quick play spell.
I wouldn't have been able to attack because you would have killed me before I got my turn.
No, like if you attack...
Oh wait, it's my turn. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you had attacked, you would have then been like, do you want to activate this card?
Right.
Upon attack declaration.
Okay, I forgot that it was my turn.
Yeah.
So.
So now you can carry on with your moves. Oh, Stamping Destruction, destroying my magnetic field.
Yes.
Very, very rude of you.
I know.
Now I can't win. All you've got to do is attack the Defender of the Labyrinth, and then it reduces my monster's attack by 500.
All right.
Putting them below your monster's attack.
Oh my goodness.
Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Well, oh yeah, and that would only be for one turn. Yeah. So
Yeah, but
I
then
would need to. I would need to do this now.
monsters
So I do
1900
this,
attacks,
and you're going to get the special summon. Special summon it. Let's see.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So.
I mean,
if
this is
your
a
card gets sent to
lose-lose
the graveyard-
situation for you anyway.
I know. Because you're going to special summon.
This dude.
Magnet dude.
All three of them back on the field again.
Yep.
You love to see it.
No, I don't.
I do.
So what I probably should have done instead is actually destroyed your Magnet Boy, and then you wouldn't have all three, so you wouldn't be able to do your special summon.
No, but I would have crashed my other magnet into you.
Yeah, but we both would have had no monster.
Well, then I would have had 1400 attack and you've got 1300 life points. So I would have won it that way anyway.
Well, hold on. This guy you special summoned, the Gamma the Magnet. You special summoned. If I had blown up Beta the Magnet, you would have only had Alpha the Magnet. You would have spent your turn attacking Luster Dragon.
I'd attack with Alpha the Magnet.
Right.
And him and Luster Dragon would have both had 1900 attack.
And they would have both blown up.
Yes, but then I would have had my Defender of the Labyrinth left.
Where's your Defender of the... Oh...
It's the one that you destroyed.
You're right. You're right. I forgot that exists. Alright. Well, go on then.
That's why I'm saying it would have been a lose-lose situation.
It would have been a lose-lose situation. Yeah, okay, I understand. Yeah, there was no answer. There was no answer to this.
Then I'm just gonna do the useless combo of summon to bring them all out, just because I have a second one in my hand.
Oh my goodness!
So I can summon another one, just because, you know, you gotta have a bit of pizzazz, a bit of showboating.
Yeah.
I say as I'm beating someone who hasn't played Yu-Gi-Oh before. But yeah, this is why I like this deck, because I can just continuously do stuff.
Okay.
And it doesn't use any more than rare cards.
Well, tell me something, Toby.
Yes.
If I ended the video and started another one, would you be interested in doing more? What does your day look like?
Well, probably not today, because I need to eat and exercise and then probably have a nap. Because no, seriously, because WrestleMania is tonight and tomorrow night.
Oh.
So it starts at 1 AM for me and probably won't end till about 7 AM.
Oh, I see. And so you need to go watch that. So you need to sleep.
So I need to eat and exercise, or exercise and eat, and then probably nap. I just realised I need to cancel my stream. It would be in about an hour 15 minutes from now. As well. And just be like, yeah, I need to sleep.
Alright. Well then, I would love to do some more of this. I'll go play some one player and get my teeth kicked in, and we'll have a lovely time.
Play more. There's plenty of videos online to watch tutorials and to get deck lists and stuff. You can do ranked, or you can just do online play without ranks and stuff to test out decks.
Alright.
Plenty of solo stuff to do as well to figure out the game more, and it teaches you how to use decks and how to summon more different types of cards and stuff as well.
Well, sounds like a plan. Well, thank you, Toby. I appreciate you coming, and this was a surprisingly lovely time for just not knowing a thing about a game and knowing that you're going to look like a fool. And
yeah.
And so, all right. Well, for those of you out there, thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you had a lovely time. Go hunt down Toby, throw money at his face, and
yes, give him money, I'm poor.
He is very. This man has like 80-90 degree summers around his house, and he doesn't own an air conditioner because the windows are not designed for air conditioners because they're British, and all these their houses are designed to hold heat. And it's like, folks, that's rough. That sounds painful.
I mean, it's only 24 degrees in my room right now. And 8 degrees outside. it doesn't hold in heat that well.
Yeah, it does. All right. Now, you're talking Fahrenheit, I would assume.
Celsius.
Oh.
It is 24 degrees Celsius in my room and 8 degrees Fahrenheit. Celsius outside.
Okay, yeah, that's not terrible. I was gonna say
if it's Fahrenheit, Jesus Christ.
I was gonna say if it's Fahrenheit, that's like below 0 Celsius in your room. I was like, whoa.
No, I mean it was snowing earlier, snowing yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I was in shorts and a t-shirt about 5 days ago, so love British weather.
Yep. You guys are a mess. All right.
Yeah, we are.
Well, yeah, okay. So you guys out there, I'll see you all in the not too distant future. We're doing a lot of just revisiting old friends and stuff for this week because it's anniversary week, and this will probably be on the Monday of, and so that means that tomorrow is going to be my very first live stream. It's going to be karaoke stream, and we're gonna have a lovely time. Those of you who've been around a while, you've seen me do lots of covers and different stuff. I'll probably be doing most of the covers that I've done for the year because it's gonna be focused on memories, and maybe a few extra special songs. So who knows? Anywho, I shall see you all in the not too distant future. I know you're gonna miss me, but try not to miss me too much, okay? Bye.